Picnic even feels so good 素敵なアフタヌーンプラチナみんな Yeah 固めて転がす I love you いつでも smile for you 君だけにラブへそう頑張らなくちゃ Compilation Compilation お揃いの T シャツ Hey 手編みのマフラーと Oh yeah ハートウォーミング目白押し
I love that song so much. Who's late? How can I be late? Look, when the stream is over, go back, click play. It will start immediately. You can't prove I was late. Like, you push play, video starts. How could I possibly be late? All right. Let's see. I am ignoring a ton of people. We've got Halo Goddess. Oh, James Tiberius. Queen Zelda. Stuff. Cool anime girls. She can read, apparently. Also, I'm not late because Carrie's not here yet. All right. I just ate hot dogs and macaroni and cheese, and like if R wasn't live, I would have gone live with my food, and then I would have had a debate whether or not to put that delicious ketchup on the mac and cheese. All right, I do apparently have volume, right? Everything's working. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's make terrible decisions without our girl. She said minutes. I say minutes to show up. All right, so if Carrie does not show up in time, we will be voting by committee. Yes, a hot dog is a sandwich. It's meat in between two buns. A hamburger is a sandwich. Like, that's for weird people who think that, like, sandwiches can only be on toasted, like, pre-cut bread. I don't know. Because, like, sliced bread annoys me because apparently it's the reason we don't have good bread in America. The greatest thing since sliced bread is a terrible, terrible thing. Aquafina. Yeah, James, because it's probably loaded with, like, salt and sugar. If you're drinking a Pepsi brand or a Coke brand bottled water, they call them like electrolytes or some shit. Yeah, they load them up with like sugar and shit to make them more appealing. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. Man, that's the problem with this game. I gotta read so much. Let's get this underway. What's that? You don't know about killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling. Or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. Oh, we missed... Wait, huntress has crabs? Okay, let's move on. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. Come on. Stop smoking before streams. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Oh, I don't know anything about what Tiny Badger is planning. I don't do the whole social media thing. Like, she doesn't pop into my streams or anything, or my Discord or any of that, so I could not tell you. Cottonmouth Kings, you know where it's at. Claudette gestures over to the beach where all the killer whales stand flanked by the tiki torches. The game's... Okay, so I've got the game up too loud and it's making it hard to read. And it might be hard to understand that, but trust me, it does. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Oh, I love hate watching shows. I mean, I watched like all of the Arrowverse shows because I hated them. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-ass cameos in this show. I'm going to chew his agent out. But before they walk you over for your big moment, a little birdie told us that someone in particular has an extra strong crush on you. And another little birdie reminded us that you've been kind of a dick since you got here, and we reserve the right to withhold that information, even if it leads to you making a terrible decision that gets you murdered. So are you ready? Of course you're not. But too bad, we're on a schedule. Ribs. Ah, come on. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw. Chainsaw, baby. Though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have a drum roll for this. No, you don't. But who cares? Cheetah, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of their contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose, but no roses. There's such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose and I got an ouchie, so I'll settle for these. Is that meat? Beautiful. beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saves some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe, too. Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Oh my god, I doubt that they could use it, but, like, if that was the Demigorgon, like, that'd be fucking amazing. Cheetah, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Alright, Cheetah. I'm going to give you guys a bit to vote. If Carrie shows up, it overrides the vote. But here, you know what? I have a tool for this. All right, guys, vote. Vote now. Spirit Waifu, the Big Mean Dork, or Step on Me Mommy. All right, we have 3 votes. Oh, God. All right, we've got 4. You know what? I think I'm going to call it. I think it's overwhelming. Yes, it's overwhelming. Spirit Waifu, of course. You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of her impressively large hat and into her haunting eyes. God, she's so cute! Spirit, since I've met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You've challenged me to be a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. What's this meh? What's this meh? Did you vote? Did you vote Step on Me Mommy? Halo, when are you streaming this? And we shall, up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality, to the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. It's time to see what you're made of, Cheetah. Already owns it. Ah! I wasn't doing anything. Oh God, you're bringing up Colonel Sander. Oh my God, Aura. Halo, hit her with the Italian. Hit her with the Italian. She went low. You need to go lower. Now that I'm done instigating. Even if I kind of hate this basic tropical vacation stuff like yachts, snorkeling, or whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit, at least. There's more to me than what you've already gotten to experience. I know that my whole vibe can be a little dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plume of floating hair. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young woman once, went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. And then, well, I know what happened. Your father, he murdered me. I woke up as an undead Avenger. That's not what I was getting at. Something else happened to me. I realized I needed to be seen. I don't even know by whom. A lot of time when you think about ghosts, they're these kind of see-through flickering specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Ooh, like that sort of thing. Maybe there's some warpy effect on the world around you. I don't know. It depends on which movie you're watching. But when I died, well, I dare you to try to reach your hand through me. Not really. That's not an invitation. It's rhetorical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me here to this island? Who knows? I sure don't. I've got my ideas. But I'm not exactly there digging around in caves or dusting off antiques, trying to find clues and analyze their meanings. Joseph, we have picked a path, and we want to walk it, and I'd love to see her in just a bikini. Like, I feel like that you know, we might get that bikini shot. I do want to take this experience seriously, though. I wasn't given time to process a chance. It may be a dumb process, and one that I have extremely little respect for as a person. But you just woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are and where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try to swim away, you're giving this a chance. I actually didn't know that swimming away was an option. It's not. However, the fact that you never even tried, I think that means you've got courage, or an open mind, or I don't know, you've stuck around. Because you like someone you met here. Maybe? While the two of you were getting all deep and philosophically flirty, the yacht pulls up to the shore next to the Black Lighthouse. Last stop, everybody off. There were other stops? Oh no, not this trip, of your life. Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves for the shore. I'm just messing with you. This was the only stop. Nobody is really looking out for our fun, so we have to make it ourselves. But there are no other stops. Seriously, go. Race you to the poop deck, Dwight. The ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette run giggling across the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem to know... they seem like they know how to have a good time. Claudette's cute. You arrive at the beach near the majestic Black Lighthouse. It's imposing from towers above you. Oh, it's imposing form towers above you. A flock of birds circle lazily. No sense of fear or urgency, as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. I'm excited about today. See, Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses your fingers down against her skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel, is that the faintest of pulses? My blood is absolutely pumping. How is that even possible? So, what happens now? Her circulatory system is literally cut. Now I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who has lived to tell about it. Ooh. We're going there. Ooh, did she just point to her naughty place? Ah! Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse, amongst circling birds. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? Hey y'all, how's everybody doing today? We were doing fine, Dick. Certainly seems to be taking the whole elimination thing well, or maybe this is the opposite of that. Maybe, better not bring me up at all and hope he just doesn't completely melt down. Hi Wraith. You sure seem chipper today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange, something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking the ocean air like it's the greatest air has ever been sucked. Nice wording. Cheetah, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on a date with today. Alone again, forever. This is how I was meant to be. I feel alive. Are you done? We're kind of, on that date you just mentioned. I'm glad you're feeling better, Wraith, but like she said, we're in the middle of something. You mind? Oh, right. So what you doing? Heading up to the eye of the lighthouse? I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact... Spirit, I thought you said nobody else had been up there and lived to tell about it, but this sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but... Spirit waves her arms at Wraith from head to toe. And if he's not dead now, he's going to be when I punish him for our date. And if he's not dead now, he's gonna be when I punish him for interrupting our date. There we go. That's a better read. Hey now, can we solve our problems without our hair floating up into any menacing shapes? I'll just be over here running away. Enjoy the view. You know, I think Wraith was kidding about that whole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean, on account of it being, you know, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point. Regarding your, how do I say it? Spirit's hand floats up as she scratches her head contemplatively. You don't usually see her at a loss for words like this. What's your mortal status? Because despite what our lanky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it from all corners of this world, if not further. Well, duh. You saw a freaking pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time only to crumble at the rocks beneath the spooky tower. But you decide not to point it out because that wouldn't be too romantic now, would it? I think I'm alive. I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here, with me, the spirit. Does that really make you alive? I guess I don't know. If you come with me to the Eye of the Black Lighthouse, you may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Because if we have something, I won't deny it. I'll feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit right here and now to figuring this out as friends, we could put that risk off for another time. Just be friends? Ouch, is this her way of letting you down easy? I don't know if I want that. Friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You may die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it. Alright. Time for another poll. Do we go up or do we go up? All right, 4 votes so far. There is absolutely no way to defeat it. Option not available. It did not get any votes. We are going to call it early. Boom, 100% go up. You take a deep breath and think about every particle of sea air as it travels into your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with that information. I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it. Spirit smiles quirkily. Spirit smiles a quirky, devilish smile. Yeah! All it took was a couple of slaps. Right this way. Inside the lighthouse is almost pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside this place, it is like a void. The last thing you see is as the final rays of sun leave you is a horrible sight. A petrified body laying on the stairs, reaching not up but down as if it had been crawling. Watch your step. The things we do for love. When you arrive in the lantern room at the top of the black lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out, seemingly defunct. Dust cakes the room as though it hasn't been operated in a century. However, somehow, it was just morning a moment ago, but now it's night? What do you mean a moment ago? We've been standing here looking over this ocean all day. I've really been enjoying the peaceful time together with you, taking in the view, standing in complete silence for hours. It was kind of my perfect date. Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date and you can't be bothered to remember it? What kind of game are you playing with me? I want to remember it. It's just that for some reason my mind is completely blank, but hey, I'm not dead. Oh, you're already dead and have been this whole time. Huh. That's true. Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to it. The massive lens refracts moonlight through itself, a subtle sparkle that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went, staring into this light as the sun fell and the moon rose. Thanks for spending the day with me. I had a really good time. That's it? Don't get me wrong. It's really cool and all. I guess I just don't know what I expected. I suppose if you thought you were walking into your death and nothing happened, it might feel a bit anticlimactic. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. Damn. Oh, no, wait, that's Dragula. Sorry, anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me flip the light for the staircase. It's easier to get down. The stairs look pretty dark. Maybe it... Spirit is interrupted by a strange hum, and it becomes frighteningly clear to you. That switch wasn't for the stairs, it was for the main lantern. A lantern that is now beginning to power up. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up your nose. Oopsie, maybe that switch wasn't for the stair lights at all. Now we see who is really alive and who is really dead, I suppose. It was bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking at the light itself will protect you. Not sure I see the logic in it, but if it is magic, it kinda defies logic. I want to see it, but well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly at the light. Open your eyes and look only at me. I'll keep you safe. Oh my god. Those are the words that I wanted to hear. Like, I'm going to print screen that right now. Because I don't know how to do snapshots because I'm stupid. And crop, and there we go. And save. As yay. Ha! Alright. Oh, looks like we, Oh, it's a game. It's a game. Shit. Alright, guys. Alright. Oh, no. Perfect. Not bad. Perfect. Oh. Hey, thank you, Halo. Oh shit, there's another one. Yeah! Are you okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you into something you weren't meant to do. You're so brave. Maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. I'm so lucky you'd put yourself through this for me. It shows that you're real. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force of energy from the Black Lighthouse's lantern eye refuses to subside. No, it cannot be ignored, and it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, that was just a trivial game. This is real life and real magic. You stare at it now, and its power penetrates your mind. Hey, been a while. So how are things going? Doing good? Feeling more dead? More alive? Yeah, love will do that to a person. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon. You wake to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You've got a terrible taste in your mouth, like burnt hair. The air feels damp and smells like ash. It takes time for the sound to clear up, but eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not to you. You know how sometimes people say, it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it's you, and also it's me. I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe you thought what you were doing was a sacrifice. You never gave anything up for me. Well, today I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole lot different than this. I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody. Oh yeah? Fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. But I'm not doing that. I'm dumping... Don't you say it. I'm dumping Evan McMillan, and there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. She's talking to Trapper. Rin, Trapper turns from spirit, looks directly at you. You realize you're laying on the ground of some weird tunnel. I think your shouting woke up Cheetah. Okay, guys, it's getting real. It's getting real. Personally, I think we say something. Actually, no. We could stay quiet and let them hash it out. But they did just like direct. I mean, we don't want to cower. We don't want to give Spirit the wrong impression. All right, some of you said say something. Some of you want to stay quiet. Nobody wants to fake snore because that would be dumb. All right, so we got 3 votes. Anybody else? Anybody else got a take? I don't know if I've got 6 or 3 viewers. Okay, now it says a 6 and 6. All right, we're going to. All right, everybody's going for stay quiet. Rose is gonna start making that soup. She was an aisle soup. In an attempt to be as quiet as possible, you hold your breath and freeze in place. Sorry we woke you up, Cheetah. After what happened, you'd probably be better off sleeping a bit longer. Things just got out of hand. How'd you know? You were talking in your sleep, basically nonstop until you woke up and then got quiet. What was I saying? I don't know. I don't speak Dutch. Je spreek Nederlands. Breekbaar. Yeah, see, there you go again. The jig is up, as they say. They know you're awake now, and you're going to have to deal with this awkward situation head on. I like how saying something would have been the option that makes them think you're still asleep. It's beautiful. Clearly, I shouldn't be here. You two are having a very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. No one, not here on this island or here in this creepy tunnel. As far as this island goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you here. We? You and Trapper? But after the lighthouse light came on, you blacked out. On your way down, I thought you might have hit your head or something. It's hard to tell what blood is new and old around here. And either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, and so I asked Trapper for help. It's not that I can't carry you. I just didn't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messing with my shards. Trapper, on the other hand, loves nothing more than having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. I could have asked Claudette and Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. I don't either. But you trust Trapper. Like and trust are 2 different things. You might think Trapper can be a real jerk, and you'd be right. But you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects different places on the island. What's up, guys? Talking Island Mysteries? My favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in. Nobody likes you. Trapper, you said this place was private. Don't look at me, I didn't tell him about it. Half the appeal of this spot is getting away from people like him. Well, geez, I can see when I'm not you're never wanted. So, you three a thurple now, or? Because I gotta say, I really didn't get the whole Trapper spirit thing. But hey, it's not my business. I don't stick my nose in it. We were not a thing. Nobody traps the Trapper. Not with traps or with relationships. Ooh. He might be a hard one to date. And you do realize you're sticking your nose in our business right now, right? Wow, so hostile. If you don't want to talk about it, just say so. Anyway, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you head about 50 meters down that way, you'll find... Get out. Wraith looks around just to be doubly sure Trapper is addressing him. I was just leaving. This island is a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. And after a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me. And it became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship because somebody really didn't want to have that talk, but we're more than friends. Oh, Wraith is Wraith. I dispute the events as told. For the record, I don't pursue. I stalk and I lie in wait. Seeing eye to eye was not one of the things we were good at. So, I'd hate to ask, but did you just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp? So, I hate to ask, but I did just look into a refrigerated-sized death lamp, so I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought. What were you good at? Well, for starters... Excuse me, I'll take that question very much. Thank you very much. Look at her. Oh, shy spirit is cute spirit. If you know anything about me by now, it's that I'm on a quest for revenge. Oh god, it was everybody. All with me now. For revenge. Exactly. What you might not know, Trapper is like a great classical maestro of revenge. Trapper blushes behind the mask. That's one way to compliment a killer. Revenge against friends who had turned their backs and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge against a barista who wrote Ewit on his cappuccino, knowing his name was actually Evan. For someone who thinks about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's the saying. And then you came along, Cheetah. You showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer anyone. Hey. I'm not sure where you got all that from, but okay. You held a mirror up to my own doubts and fears and showed me they aren't everything about me. That I can embrace those things but not be defined by them. You showed me that life and death can be more than just an obsession with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the ground in a dark cave or a dusty old tunnel. Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross. Clearly appealing to Trapper's better features has been a winning strategy for dumping his ass, because he seems to be taking it quite well. This whole half-assed dating show parody thing, at first I obviously thought it was a lame idea. What kind of moron thought there was an audience for this? Beautiful. Beautiful. But then we spent some time together and I realized there's something actually real here. And I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to give up on us. Listen, Cheetah, while you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakling, Spirit confided in me that she has real feelings for you. I took it extremely well, naturally, because I trust her and value her opinions. Well, that's not a side of Trapper I expected to see. That doesn't mean I trust you. If you want to get to her, you have to go through me first. That's the Trapper I expected. By passing Trapper's Test, trademark, coming to BHVR TV, to Beaver TV, Sundays at 8 p.m. Welcome to Trapper's Test. Answer my questions correctly or die by my blade. Question 1. What is Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her murderous father, which she only lets her real friends call her. Alright guys, I'm going to put up the poll. I don't play this game, but I have a really good idea what it is. Alright, Dead by Daylight players, pick the right choice. I believe it is Rin, and the reason I believe it is Rin is because he called her Rin like just a second ago. We've got 1 vote for Rin. Two votes Rin. Alright, somebody thinks it's Sakio Yamamoto. Alright, we got 5 votes in. 5 votes in. Mostly favoring Rin. I believe he called her Rin just a moment ago. We got 6 votes in. We're going to call it Rin. It is. Let's see. Way to go, guys. Don't celebrate yet. Question 2. What lives inside Spirit? Okay, so is it a dragon, a demon, or a ghost? Now, if you've been paying any attention whatsoever, this is a real gimme, but I'm going to put up the poll anyway because I'm committed to this bit. Get your votes in now. All right. Oh, we are split evenly between a dragon and a demon. Okay, dragon is pulling ahead, and probably because somebody voted for ghost. All right, we got 7 votes in. You guys, you have voted for It's a Mother Truckin' Dragon. Sure, everyone knows that. They won't all be this easy. Question 3. Where did Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl before she was hell-bent on revenge? Okay. I'm going to put up the poll. A salon. Did she work at a pet store? Or did she work at the correct option? All right, get your votes in now. Did she work at a salon, a pet store, or a restaurant? Trapper, maybe like the worst person to have a quiz with. All right, we got five votes in. 80% say restaurant. We got somebody saying salon. Anybody else want to push any buttons? All right, I'm going to end the poll. We clearly know she worked at a restaurant. They said it like 20 times. I know, to think you would date a waitress. Or, I know, to think I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father I ever mingled like to help with that. Like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. Question 4. What's Spirit's favorite color? Oh. Now, this is a harder one. Rude. All right, so this is a much more difficult one. I don't think it's purple. I'm pretty sure it's not red. He's asking questions because he's here, and she likes him. He is not asking questions because he's smart. You chose your own favorite color. All right, Stoff, what's your reasoning? What is... And the storm... She likes black, right? Or was there purple? All right, Stoff has a mind like a trap. I also have a mind like a trap that's been left out in the rain and is rusted. All right, so you're saying purple. You're saying purple. Wait, don't Google the right answers. All right, purple won the poll. We're going with purple. I think it's black. You guys, this is one that anyone should have been able to guess correctly. Your lack of intuition is appalling to me. Hey, Ao. You know what happens when you get a question wrong on Trapper's test? Shanks for playing. If that wasn't bad enough, the last words you hear before Trapper's weapon splits your entire body in half is an extremely lame catchphrase. Democracy doesn't work. Hey, Falcor. Question 1, what's her real name? It's Rin. Question 2, what lives in a spine spirit? It's a dragon. Question 3, where did spirit work? A restaurant. What's Spirit's favorite color? She likes black, guys. She said we go to the Black Lighthouse. Come on, come on. Are these questions largely superficial? Sure. Maybe I didn't get to know Spirit that well. Maybe that's why she dumped. Maybe that's why it didn't work out for us. Who knows? Dude, AO, you got your first one. I got my ass kicked today, but I did get like one just absolutely amazing run while I had the camera running. I was recording background footage for the video. My God, it was just perfect. I didn't get a single win today, though. Question 5, the final question. You got this, Cheetah, who isn't here right now, so, you know. She would have known. According to Spirit, what's worse than being dead? Okay, so we have three options. We have unfinished business, regret, not being seen for who you are. Yeah, there's a little bit of luck. I wound up swapping because, so in my head, I'm thinking ball spin is probably incredibly useful if you figure out how to do it. So I swapped out so I could get ball spin back, even though it's a lot less accurate. I want to see if I can't do like any special trick. Some people have just been kicking my ass. All right, our poll is not being seen wins most of the votes. Unfinished business. Some people were actually paying attention, and not being seen for who you are is worse than being dead. When I pitched Trapper's Test to the suits at Beaver TV, they told me there was no room in the budget for a new car to be given away as the final prize for winning. So I killed them right then and there on the spot. While killing them didn't solve the problem. While killing them didn't solve any of the budget problems, it sure did feel good. I'm telling you this, A, to brag, and B, to explain why the only thing you're going to win is me saying congratulations for passing Trapper's Test. Not that it was some huge challenge. I mean, the woman obsessed with a giant light that shines in the dark has a chip on her shoulder about being seen. Go figure. You probably guessed, but the rules are rules, even if I literally just made them up. You got it right? So I guess I approve of you dating Spirit or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Guys. Maybe I'll find a reason tomorrow. For now, you two have fun. Wink, wink, wink. Trapper out. I'm sorry you had to endure that. What? 5 measly questions. It was nothing. Not even that, as ridiculous and unnecessary as it was, the whole thing. The waking up in a random tunnel, overhearing our argument, the news that Trapper and I had something going on, and that stupid quiz, all of it, especially the whole Trapper out catchphrase. It's only because I actually like you. None of it would have happened if I didn't. Please call me Rin. Rin. I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Was it your happy spot? Alone, up in the lantern room of the tower. Get your mind out of the gutter, Cheetah. It's not that kind of game. Oh, God, they know me so well. What's that? Hold on a moment. I'm being told. No, wait. It is that kind of game. Disregard the gutter comment. Come back up there with me. There's no place I'd rather be. You're excited to return to the lantern room of the lighthouse despite all the drama and worry that was previously part of this place for you. More importantly, you're excited to be there with Spirit, which makes it all the more crushing. When you're interrupted by the arrival of Claudette and Dwight. Claudette, Dwight, funny seeing you here. Wait, did I say funny? I meant tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. What could be tragic about a family reunion? Those two are always joyous occasions, in my experience. I don't know where I got two from. Before they can explain what that's even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl a low and frightening sound. The lens begins to glow in a now familiar way. You're prepared to shield your eyes in case something bad happens to you again. Now isn't the time for any reality show adjacent shenanigans, Dwight, Claudette. Shield your eyes. We don't know what the lighthouse will... Now, please don't interrupt. Oh, dude, cock blockers, Oh, even Aura's like, I want the dirty stuff. You'd think after all this time, you'd know we've got your best intentions in mind. Wait, what? Of course I don't think that. I got wax in your ears, friend? I asked you not to interrupt. Oh, Dwight's such an ass. Too late, the black light flares. In the darkness, you see something horrible and strange. In the place of Claudette and Dwight are two ghoulish silhouettes. But before you can focus on them, the light passes and the two survivors are returned to their normal state. It's breezy up here. I should have packed a sweater. What in the hairy hell? Hey, watch the language. You shouldn't speak that way. Around your elders. Oh. Oh, Oni. Uh-oh. Grandpa? What? My little Rin, you're such a woman now. They grow up so fast. That was unexpected. Yeah. Cheetah, meet Grandpa Kazan Yamamoka. Well, technically, he's not just Grandpa. Technically, he's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. But that's a lot of greats to say in a row. I haven't seen my little Rid since I watched over her from the afterlife when she was just a little girl. Great job you did. And I expect you to say all of the greats. It's a matter of honor and respect, except Rin. She can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel, but you... Oni stares at you with his demonic red eyes. You're pretty sure even the decorative third eye on his mask is looking at you. You mongrel, you must treat me with respect, or so help me I'll be cleaning bits of your head off my Kanobo. My Kanabo. A Kanabo is like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes. Ah, yeah. That's the thing back here. For your information. I'm not sure what a peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of the noble Yamamoka bloodline in the first place. Dirk, Claudine, explain what's going on to me. It's Dwight, sir, and Claudette, remember? We explained to you that you were going to come meet with your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter's suitor to give or withhold your approval. Five greats! Great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir. Your honor, master, sir. Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge. Grandpa, they must have summoned you here because they think you have a great judgment. Because if they summoned my father, I would be too distracted by torturing him for all of eternity to continue with the rest of whatever this is. Show, game, experience. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Only a man of my own power and magnitude can help. Self-important much? Nice to meet you, Kazan. Only my friends call me Kazan. Those who tremble in fear at my presence call me Oni. It's like kanabo. 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 C. Why did I say C? C is not even on the screen right now. Oh, it is, actually. It's the second word. God damn it. You're seeing a serious resemblance to Trapper in not only the sheer size of the man that is Oni, but also his attitude. Apparently, Spirit has a type. You're sure you can or want to measure up to that? It dawns on you that, wait a second, maybe you do resemble Oni. Every time you've tried to look at your own reflection, however, you become dizzy and confused. This definitely deserves more thought, but now's not the time to consider the fact you might be some kind of hulking vampire with the first ever case of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad dogging you from 2 steps away. Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick with Kazan. I love the Western music right now. Can I just stop to appreciate how fucking good this song is? This is some Red Dead Redemption shit, man. Peasant. I realize now the true purpose of my visit was to extinguish your light. Oni waves his katana in the air at you menacingly, like a great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, like great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up there, Grandpops, not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should get to know them a little better. Young people these days, always waiting to kill people, insist they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what needed to be done because your nobility depended on it. In his day, for such an imposing presence, he sure is giving off serious old man yells at cloud vibes. You see, when I was a young man, we didn't have foreigners in our land. Didn't need them. We had an abundance of culture already, a little too much if you ask me, but I didn't make the rules. The rulers did, exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commerce, theater, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories, courtesans, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions. What were we talking about? Spirit giggles at her great, okay, I'm not saying all those every time, at Oni's forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? She sure hates her father, so... Listen up, old man. We don't have time for you to do a list of every activity available to a samurai in the entirety of the Edo period. Silence, peasant! You're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbade from many activities that didn't benefit the Bushido Code, such as attending theatrical performances, for instance. Sometimes, however, a samurai would put on a disguise in order to seek out entertainment. Now, I'm not saying I did that because I had honor and a body built like an entire castle that is quite hard to hide. But clearly, you have neither my honor nor my physique. You don't even know about the ins and outs of the shifting rules of traditional Japanese samurai etiquette. You fool! Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer as this? You find it hard to believe that any contemporary person knows all that much about who was and was not allowed to do what leisure activity over 100 years ago. However, you're really not sure how to handle this massive demonic old man. Oh wait, I get it. Sweet Rin, my beautiful descendant, you've invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash this jerk's head in. Claudette, Doris, fetch by Cannibal. Rin, wrap your robe around this mongrel's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter their brains on the beach together as a family. Grandpa, no. That's not why I invited you here at all. In fact, I didn't invite you. Claudette and Dwight did. Yeah, sure. Wink, wink, wink. This whole saying wink out loud thing sure is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in common, don't they? I swear Cheetah has a good soul and the heart of a warrior. They fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once, and put up with their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already? Of course, who am I to expect anyone to wait around for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost, watching my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just come give your ancestor-in-law a hug. Sword drawn, Oni beckons you closer. There's no way he has ever hugged anyone in his entire life. I think I'm good over here, actually. Rin, now, push them my way. I'll split them in half. The sacrifice of this usurper to the Yamamoto bloodline will surely bring us back to life and set us back on the course of honor. Look at his fiery eyes. You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know that only one sacrifice can get our family back on track. Revenge on my father, your great-great-great-great-grandson, traitor to the Yamamoto name. Yamaoka name. I was putting like too many okas in there. The lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer. I'll never forget who I am. I suppose if this is the person you want to be with, to go on your journey of bloody revenge with, I should trust your judgment. The strength inside you blooms from the same cherry that was planted centuries ago by our shared ancestors. And if Cheetah ever treats me poorly, you have my word on my family's honor. I will wield my katana and gut them like a fish. A tear rolls down from behind Oni's demonic mask. You sure you want to marry into, this? And one last word of advice, my dear girl. The father stuff, don't forget it. But maybe stop focusing so specifically and obsessively on it. What the hell, it was awful, but it was already done. Do something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. Be well, Rin. I will see you again soon. Now let's go, servants. Clint, Denise, return me to the stables. I assume my dragon has been fed and tended to. Yeah, sure. I swear this is still better than dealing with Trapper's dad. I don't even. I'm sorry if I was disrespectful of your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He seemed like a very special man. I realize I will never measure up to someone like that. A warrior with a hell of a fashion sense. I mean, that mask. Don't worry, I would never expect you to, or want you to, really. If all I wanted was the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's Cave right now, avoiding his vintage bear traps. But that's not the life I've imagined for myself. This sense of abstract duty, anger at a world changing around me, a lust for blood, that's no way to live, and yet, as you know now, that is the Yamaoka way of life. Forever I'm cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside me, or at least maybe I was until now. Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby. Yeah. You haven't won the game yet. Please don't ruin it. Oh, that face. Oh, it's such a good phase. Sorry, I have no idea where that came from. I think we spent enough time in this lantern room. We should get back to the beach. The moonlight sets a romantic mood as storm clouds roll in and surround the black lighthouse. You know, the sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it will rise again. Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing you her strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen. This is all I ever wanted. I love this bikini. It's like, I don't know why she's got like such a double bikini, but like I love the lines. Dude, she is ripped. Like, not as ripped as Step On Me Mommy, but goddamn, she is just. Oof. Again, I mean, yeah, of course, last time was, well, I definitely felt more connected to you afterwards. To be totally real with you, I just kind of asked you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear, though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled as a foot freak. Not that there is anything wrong with feet, it's just that something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. Right, Cheetah? If you're watching this later. Steady, steady. Yes. Almost. 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 Close. Almost. Almost. Yes! No. Not even close. Oh, this sucks. Come on, game. Almost. Oh, I thought it was on there. No, that was good. That was good. No, why the infinite checks? I probably have to do it like 3 times. Almost. Got it. Yes. God, that's so goddamn hot. I love feeling your hands sliding up and down my feet and between my toes. My skin has never been more moist. Get up here right now. Dude, she looks so happy. Oh, did you guys want to get to the foot fetish shit quicker? Is that what's going on here in chat? Before you can find a towel to wipe off your lotioned hands, Spirit grabs you and pulls you in close. Her lips lock into yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is incredible. Clouds cover the moon and you find yourself on a beach with Spirit in complete darkness. You can feel the narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air. I may have overdone it. Hi. She doesn't like me talking this much. Oh no, these skull tracks are a bitch. Alright. You can... Oh, it's so hard to talk all of a sudden. You can feel the narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off your feet. We just got to the good part, Kaylee. Kaylee demands attention. You guys have to wait. Come here, you. So this is what it feels like to fly. As Spirit holds you close, you feel bits of glass press into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean. Salty air stinging your skin as you writhe against your undead lover. The lighthouse howls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure that Spirit lets the dragon inside her take over. If it kills you, your shirt will have all been worth it. The clouds part as you manage to pull yourself exhausted away from Spirit. A chunk of broken glass is lodged in your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. Sorry, I think I got this stuck to me when I was having the best night of my life. Spirit drags her fingertips over the sharp edge of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I've got plenty more where that came from. You arrive at the beach to find Claudette and Dwight waiting for you. Now is the time, Cheetah, to face your destiny. Actually, about that, Cheetah, can we talk privately? Maybe not here. Maybe someplace would be better for this talk. She put her clothes back on. You know how we feel about the schedule, Spirit. Very strongly. And you know how I feel about you telling me what to do. Don't do it. Like I said, I'd rather have this talk with Cheetah privately. It's not right to be here in front of everyone. You know, from my experience in upper management at my father's mine, I learned that if you're going to fire somebody, it's best to do it in public so they don't freak out. Please, enough of the fire talk. Wait, you think, no, she couldn't be. They seem to be so in love. I mean, not really. Spirit is still Spirit. But if I tried to imagine Spirit in love, I suppose she hasn't attempted to murder Cheetah yet, so... Okay, fine. Your guess is as good as mine, really. That girl is very hard to read. A word of advice, though, if you're going to end it quickly. In my experience, the more pathetic the creature, the more annoying the final howls are. I don't need any advice. Everyone out, except for Cheetah. Hey, did someone say the final howls? That's kind of my whole jam. I can stay, right? Especially you. Out. Lame. Alone with Spirit, you feel something awful hanging in the air. More awful than the lingering smell of that Cleaver body spray. Ugh, that gag. I'm gagging. We're all gagging. For Cleaver body spray. Spirit, Rin, I don't know what you plan on saying, but before you say anything, just know that I really, really enjoyed my time with you. Getting to know you over the past few days helped me to get to know myself. For that, I just wanted to say thank you. That's sweet and you're welcome. And you know what? It's the kind of thing that shows me you've got a good heart inside of you. Too good for me to carve out and toss into the ocean, but also too good for me to love. I need someone who shares my interests, someone I can connect with, someone jaded and dispassionate, only driven forward by a desire for a revenge. I need someone that isn't so warm that I feel cold in comparison. I need someone who isn't you. Can we just be friends? I don't know if... Before you finish that, just know if we're not friends, we'll probably become enemies, and I will destroy you. Friends it is. I'm glad to have you here for me when I need you, but also not too close to me when I don't. So yeah, I'll see you around. Spirit starts to leave. Wait, what? That's it? That's how this ends? You're just leaving me here? I'm not sure I'd use the word ends, and for that matter, I wouldn't say that I'm leaving, but us, we're definitely through. The fact that you can't see that, well, it just proves that we never really belonged here together anyhow. Good night, Cheetah. What the hell? I just spent this time on this island doing everything I can to get to know you, only be told that I should leave the chocolate factory through the side door? I don't know what that means. Anyways, I said good night, Cheetah. See you around. Jeez, I'm sorry. What a bummer. Hey, why did she keep saying she'll see me around? Gosh, I have no idea. And so my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost. Whilst trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far. You should probably know that. That you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Cheetah. See you again later, and again, and again, and again. Forever. We got to have amazing, mind-blowing sex with Spirit. I say we won. Alright, so here's the thing. You're probably going to have to... This is the kind of game where you're probably going to have to play through and date all of the survivors to unlock, like, a 5th ending. I think it's worth it. Hey, Devin's here. Yeah, I'm sure it's like it's a very low budget game, but I love what they did with it. They created a really good story. You know, really cool personalities for killers. Like, you know, yeah, I'd say that, you know, for anybody that's like a fan of Dead by Daylight and these particular characters, it's probably an amazing experience. I liked it. Just as a crazy, weird ass dating simulator, I really liked it. Like, I like stuff that's like really, really offbeat and darkly humorous. Yeah, and they take the actual game lore and they like expand on it. I like that. You know, they play with the game lore. I'm sure none of this is going to be in any way canon. Like, you know, Spirit and Trapper aren't dating, I'm sure, in the game. But, this is like a different thing. Oh right, if you link your account, you you get stuff in Dead by Daylight. Disco Elysium looks very interesting. Let me... What happens if I load this? Does it start a new game? Alright. Ah, it's 9:12. Cool. We finished that just on time. I think Carrie will be relatively happy with the conclusion. I seriously doubt any of those characters have a walk off into the sunset kind of ending. It's not that kind of game. What was that? Disco. This is a very interesting looking game. I never decided to pick it up myself. I don't think.
At the end of the world, there's a dead body behind the hostile cafeteria. And a strike that's about to become a war. Precinct 57 sent their finest. Precinct 41 sent you. Prove them wrong, or lose your mind. Disco Elysium, the final cut. Get it now.
Oh, is it Oh, it's $40. I'm kind of surprised I don't already have the game. Nope, nothing with Disco. Alright, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll try hitting up the boys, maybe, to do some multiplayer stuff. Golftopia, that was a cool game. Oh, Mass Builders. Oh, right, this. Yeah, mech wouldn't be a bad idea because that video is just gaining more and more views. Like, people are really into MechWarrior 5 right now, it looks like. Well, Devin, I just beat the first game, or like, yeah, the first playthrough. Like, honestly, this is something I feel like a full review. Well, no, you don't have to play like through every last thing of a game to review it. I'll probably work on it tomorrow. What was I working on? Oh, that's a whole different thing. That was like a side rant I started going on. What the fuck was I writing today? I closed it, and that was a dumb idea. There's a couple of these I have to go back and finish. Stray is coming. Turbo Golf Racing. Oh, Devin's here. You have Game Pass, right? Where am I? Steam. No, not DaVinci. Steam. Devin, bro. We gotta play this. We gotta play this with Fancy. Fantavision would love this. It's on Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass... Cans is still live? We'll raid Cans if he's still live. Yeah, this game's an absolute blast to play. Yeah, so I'm writing. I didn't know they made a second Leprechaun or Lep in the Hood movie. I've seen the first Leprechaun in the Hood movie. I didn't see the second one.
In 15 minutes, I got with footwear bacterial infection on my feet because my roommates I was stuck with because my other...
Okay, so Cans is still playing 2 Point Hospital, or I'm sorry, 2 Point Campus. That's also coming to Game Pass on the 9th. So I'll probably be playing that on stream. You've got the links. All right, you guys meet me at Cans. Just for a second at least. Just do the whole raid thing, and then go off and do whatever. But I'd appreciate it. Cans has been super cool. He's been hanging out with us in streams. So I want to show him the love back. Hooked on You, fantastic game. I'm sure I'll have a review on it soon. I'll probably have to play through some more of the game. Yeah, I'll have to... that's process shit. I'll probably work on it. Dude, Devin, you've got a job. It's cool. I've worked for probably longer than you've been alive, so I understand, bro. I'll see you guys over in Can Stream, or I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see if we could get, like, MechWarrior or something going together. Yeah. Later.